A fear, perhaps shared by millions of New Yorkers, becomes reality. What if suddenly a sidewalk grating lets go from under your feet? It happened today in Manhattan, and 6 teenagers are injured. Peter Bannon tonight has their story. Peter?
Ernie, it was a 12-foot drop into a dank, dark hole, landing on concrete and slimy water. A hazard right in the path of thousands of school kids who visit the Museum of Natural History. This is the side entrance off West 81st Street where the school tours enter. It happened here just before the museum opened at 10 a.m. with a lot of excited kids waiting in the cold. This is the grating that gave way. It's now covered with a steel plate and barricaded with these barrels. It's probably similar to the one next to it, this one. This evening I can feel some heat coming up, and that's maybe what the kids were doing standing here, all 6 of them, and the grating over there gave way. The 6 injured girls, ages 13 and 14, are from Intermediate School 126 in Queens. The 6 kids were taken to Roosevelt Hospital. 4 were okay. 2 were admitted. 1 girl has hurt her back. Another girl has a badly fractured ankle, which will have to be operated on tomorrow. John Timmons was the bus driver who drove the class of 32 kids to the museum. His 13-year-old daughter, Kathy, was one of them, and she was one of the 6 who fell through the grating.
We were joking around and laughing, and 2 seconds later, after we all got onto the grating, we didn't know what happened, just looked away. And about 2 minutes later, I found myself in water up to my knees, and everybody screaming and yelling around me, and one girl was under the water, and we
made a pile up down there.
Yeah, because it was small, and everybody was hurt, and we didn't know what to do, and we didn't know whether we were going to get out or not.
What, did it give way like this, like a trap door? One side just collapsed? And
Yeah, the back of it collapsed.
Were you glad to see your dad come down after you?
Oh boy, was I. I didn't think I was going to get out of there.
I had turned for a second, and I looked back, and I heard a scream, and they were gone. It was like the earth had gobbled them. And I ran to the hole, and I looked down, and my first thought was my own daughter. And I saw her face, and they were all crying. And when I got down into the hole, I took the 2 that were hurt the most and put them on the side, and the other kids that could walk. I stood up, and I put my
Show me how.
I had put my back against the wall, and I put my hands in front of me, and I had stepped into my hands, and then onto my shoulders and onto my head, and then the boys from the class had grabbed them by the wrist and pulled them out of the hole.
Tonight, workmen at the museum were welding that metal plate in place. A spokesman said that all the other graves have been checked. Mr. Timmons had high praise for the police who quickly answered the call, and for the folks, especially the folks at Roosevelt Hospital. Ernie.
Thank you, Peter. Patricia Hearst is at her mother's home in suburban San Francisco tonight. She is a free woman, released from jail just 3 days short of the 5th anniversary of her kidnapping by the Symbionese Liberation Army. Holding the document from President Carter that commutes her 7-year bank robbery sentence, Patty Hearst left prison in Pleasanton, California, with her lawyer and her fiancé, former bodyguard Bernard Shaw. Miss Hearst seemed delighted today, her face beaming with joy. She was reunited with both family and her dog, Arrow.
I think that I've gotten a lot stronger, a lot more self-confident. I take a lot of things in stride that make other people fall apart, and I think mostly that. I've learned a lot about people. I've been around a lot of different kinds of people, had to handle lots of unusual situations, and for someone my age, I've been through an awful lot.
No date has been set for her marriage with Shaw, that Miss Hearst says she'll probably spend time working for women's legal rights.
A second woman has died as a result of the firebombing of a Queens subway token booth last month. 47-year-old Vanessa Pendergast died from severe burns early today. The other woman burned in the attack died 3 days after it happened. 3 teenagers have been charged with the murder. Police say they set the fire to get revenge for a summons one of them received.